Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be presenting to you 7 ways to say goodbye to F9 in literature in English. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Tip number 1. Read the said text. Questions on literature in English are based on selected novels, plays, and poems. If you don't read or study this text, you won't be able to answer the questions. Candidates who fail literature in English entirely are those who have demonstrated little or no knowledge of the selected books and poems. Here, you will find candidates exchanging or swapping the names of poets and authors, or they mistake one poem for the other, which leads to deviation. Candidates who fail to read the selected text present their own versions of the stories or poems. They miss out key themes, character development, and plot points. Tip number 2. Seal the demands of the questions. One mistake that shows up frequently when literature in English papers are marked is the habit of presenting the summary of the poems and books without necessarily making any effort whatsoever to answer the questions or seal the demands of the questions. Remember, the questions that are set do not require you to summarize the artistic piece before answering the question. It is not bad to write a plot summary before delving into the main answer. However, your plot summary should not make up majority of your work. A good plot summary should be as small as 4 to 6 lines, nothing beyond that. The examiners already know the poems and books you've been asked to answer questions on, so it is wise to delve into suiting the demands of the question instead of regurgitating the summaries of the books and poems. Always remember that no marks are awarded to candidates for simply presenting summaries of books and poems as answers to literature in English questions. Marks are awarded to candidates who seal the demands of the questions, show an in-depth literal analysis, provide sufficient evidence, and a high level of writing fluency in their essay. Tip number 3. Disregard personal opinions and experiences. Unless the question demands for your own opinion, never under any circumstance present personal opinions and experiences as answers to literature questions. All the examiner wants to see is your analysis of the question with reference to the selected literature text. Do not write about how you felt when you were reading the book or the poem, or your own personal experiences. Such responses will be marked wrong unless it is stated in the question. Tip number 4. Do not write about the authors. Most candidates spend their time writing a paragraph or two about the authors, when in fact, no literature question would task candidates to explore the background of the poets or writers. Hence, such accounts are not necessary. What's more, they are not examinable, and no marks will be awarded to a candidate for writing about the author or the writer. This isn't history. This is literature in English. The bottom line is, your essays should be strictly based on the literal works of the authors and not their life experiences or biographies. Tip number 5. Language matters. Literature in English is an advanced level of English language. Hence, language counts when marking literature in English papers. A candidate may capture all the relevant points in the marking scheme but will still score low marks or fail entirely for using poor language. What it simply means is that examiners do not only mark points, they go beyond that to examine your grammar, your concord, your spelling, and your sequence of tenses before scoring you. Always remember that candidates are expected to present a well-planned, logically structured, and paragraph essay with an introduction and a conclusion. A systematic and logical presentation of answers can compel an examiner to award candidates with marks without necessarily reading the entire script. Candidates who fail literature in English do not have a free flow of information. Their ideas are poorly arranged and there's no continuity in their narratives. Your essay should not be a series of disjointed sentences. Most importantly, do not list or bullet ideas as answers to literature in English questions. Tip number 6. Provide evidence to support your claims. Candidates are expected to give appropriate, brief, and if needed, frequent quotations to support and demonstrate the comments they are making in their essays. Examiners will be looking out for accurate references to major dialogues, lines, plots, characters, themes, and ideas that the artistic work is exploring. Most importantly, quote lines that contribute to the overall clarity and quality of your answer. Do not quote anything that does not help you or suit the demands of the question. No examiner will be impressed by irrelevant quotation. Also, when you find it difficult to recollect or quote a specific line, you can paraphrase a line or main dialogue for the examiner and to be accepted. Your ability to quote and make accurate references means that the candidate has acquired a first-hand knowledge of the content of the literary text and is not relying on commentaries, summaries, or movies to answer or respond to the question. Tip number 7. Do not rely on movie adaptations of books. Depending on movie adaptations of books will only lead to your failure. Read, understand, and appreciate the original text rather than watching a movie. Always remember that movie directors always add some information or details to the original text. Others take out certain scenes, acts, and relevant information from the book, which will make your analysis incomplete. Most importantly, the stage directions and narrative techniques employed by books may not be the same in the movie. Equally disturbing is the fact that movie directors cannot get the exact descriptions of people, places, and events used in the book. As a result of this, most of them will be taken out and others will be added or modified which will not be in the original text. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.